Ever feel not respected amongst other men? Ever feel like women don't take you as a serious dating option? Respect for a man is like love for a woman. If you don't have it, life is sad and uncolorful. On the other side, being respected as a man is like living on cloud 9. People hang on every word you say, and you are regarded as someone important, not to mention the girls that will give you the look. The most underrated and guaranteed way to earn respect is through honesty and having integrity. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to be respected through honesty. If you have been looking for a way to gain more respect from men and gain more attention from the pretty girls, I'm going to share with you on how I was able to become a respected man amongst the people in my life through honesty. First, let's say we have Eric. Eric is a nice guy and most people get along with him when they meet him, but something feels off about him. He seems kind and good-willed, but his stories doesn't always add up. Most people get along with him at first, but not a lot of people stay friends with him long term. Eric feels like people let him down and never truly builds long-lasting relationships. Then we have Marco. Marco knows that not everybody will like his opinions, but he says them anyway. He doesn't try to hurt anyone's feelings on purpose, but he believes in being honest to people because he believes it is a sign of respect. He doesn't want to lie to someone he wants to keep in his life, so he says what he has to say in the best way possible. Who do you think earns more respect between Eric and Marco? Obviously Marco. Because although Marco might be difficult at times, people can always trust that he means what he says and they never second guess his intentions. The reason why being honest is such a powerful tool in order to earn respect is because it gives people the trust that they need in order to form the long-lasting relationships with you. Without honesty, people might like you for a bit, but it becomes difficult to be friends or do business with someone that we don't fully trust. On the other hand, raw honesty without filter can never be a good idea because it can make people feel like you don't care about them. But it is still better than lying or sugarcoating the truth. Because life gets hard and we all need friends that we can trust. Now for the second reason why honesty brings you respect. Let's come back to Eric. Eric knows that he wants to build a company. He wants to earn a lot of money and he wants to provide a lot of value to a lot of people and gain a lot of respect from that. He works on his business day and night and he has shuffled through a couple of partners already. Although things always start off well, the partners always either quit or either find other better things to do. Eric never truly understands why he always ends up doing the work by himself. Now we have Marco. Marco understands that not everybody agrees with his perspectives, so he is patient in finding a business partner. He spends the first year doing business by himself, but eventually found a few strong, good-willed, honest men he can work alongside of. Marco takes his time, but he finally succeeds in his ventures and makes a lot of money. The reason why being honest is so important in being respected is because nothing of great value is built alone. We need each other in order to accomplish great things, and that's why networking is so important. All great business ventures starts off with an idea and a leader, and is executed by many great men in order to make that vision come true. The beginning is always going to be difficult, because a man needs to learn how to walk alone before he can find other men he can trust and build with. This brings me to a very important point I want to share with you guys. I have built my own online community of men who are motivated and want to better themselves in this life. I'll be honest, it's still small and in development, but just like you, I've been looking for honest men to connect with. It is free, so it's low commitment. And when you join, I'll personally message you so we can talk about the goals and aspirations that we're trying to achieve as a man. I'll put the link down below and I hope to see you guys in numbers. Now the third reason why being honest is super important to earn respect is because good women look for honest men. Now coming back to our boy Eric, even though he was able to sleep with or even date a couple of women in his life, he was never able to stay in a long-term relationship. He would meet a girl, talk to her, go on a few dates, but the girls always end up leaving him or ghosting him, and ends up alone and unable to find the love that he seeks. On the other hand, Marco has had many long-term relationships that has lasted many years. It seems as though the more times he spends with the girl the girl falls in love with him. The more the girl falls in love with him, the more he wants to spend his time building a better life for himself. Marco is a happy man with a lot of ambition. Earning a woman's love is never easy, and some men spend their whole life trying to figure it out. But the reality is quite simple. Women are attracted to men they respect. The most straightforward way to attract a woman is through earning her respect. You may be able to fool her by lying or hiding your true intentions for a bit, but she's always gonna find out eventually, because she understands that that's what players do. They play with her emotions. Women got really good at understanding men's strength of character and their true intentions. So the fastest way to lose a woman's respect is by lying to her, because it shows her that you're not strong enough to tell her the truth and risk being rejected. I know that being honest is difficult in itself, because it requires us to be okay being rejected or disliked. But being honest is necessary to be respected and to build long-lasting relationships. Your future you will thank you. If you've enjoyed this video, then I recommend you watching my video on how to become a more masculine man right here. As always, stay focused, stay real.